All right, good day, ladies and gentlemen. My name is David Gold, as you all know. Now, welcome to Kokwe Radio and Television stations. Station where we're giving a back-to-back as the hot, as the suburb. Still, on this same Supreme Court matter that is going on the issue of this election, and also on Bola Ahmed Tinubu presidency. It has come to an end this morning at the Supreme Court that Asaari Dokubo group has taken over the Supreme Court, the street of Supreme Court this morning. Let's take a look at this video. We don't know what is their main target. Maybe they're there to defend Tinubu or so.
You can see where are the obedient. We can't see any of them. This is Nigeria, and as you can see, these are Asaari Dokubo's people moving around and taking over the Supreme Court environs at the Federal Secretariat. You can see young people moving up, doing right. Wow. We can't see the obedience. Wow. Wow, you can see.
I think there are so many questions to be asked from this very video. One, what is the work of this man, this Asaari Dokubo group, doing in the Supreme Court? Two, are there no security in the Supreme Court to stop them parading around the Supreme Court? One, because seeing this is like a threat to the country and also to the Supreme Court as a whole. As if that was not enough, alongside with them is the chief of staff to the presidency, Femi Gbajamila, is also in Supreme Court this morning, alongside with the chairman of APC. All right, we are waiting patiently to see the outcome of today, hearing from the Supreme Court, and also what is going to be the hope of the people. But quickly, before we go further, let me show us one of the Nigerians, one of the prominent Nigerians who speak on this matter.
Chief Peter Eme, you're here again at the Supreme Court. Please, what is your general feeling of everything that is happening?
My feeling is that we could be hopeful but not confident. We are not confident in the process, but we are hopeful that the judiciary will do what is right. But what we are saying is the fact that the unbundling of the commission is necessary. Look at Jega. When Jega was sitting as chairman of INEC, I was part of the IPAC team that usually meet to cover. Today, now Jega is saying that the INEC chairman should not be appointed by this team. That's why I don't like Nigerian elite. When Jega was the chairman of the commission, and they were all part of the Justice Two-Way report in 2008 that says that INEC must be unbundled, that INEC is overburdened. They were all part of that report that said that the president must not appoint the commission chairman. When he was sitting on that seat, did he ever make any statement to justify and say, Mr. President, remove your hand from appointing an chairman? That's where you know who people are courageous. You shouldn't have table manners when you are eating. And when out of office, you now suddenly realize you are a comrade. The issue is that when you swear people in before the judiciary sit down, there's an automatic state capture. It is so difficult. Today, who gave the directive for security to be here? Who gave this? It's the executive.
Coming here this morning, there's a DSS bus that is parked in front of the Supreme Court, and it is to the effect that they are only allowing a specific number of people to get in. How do you feel coming into this court today and not as a Nigerian and somebody who has contributed your quota to the development of this country, coming into to listen to the proceedings of the Supreme Court that is supposed to be open for every sitting of this country? So how do you feel this morning coming and you're not allowed to get
They have
into the
deprived
court?
me of my fundamental right to participate in the process that I would judge myself whether it's free, whether it's credible, and whether it's competent enough to be accepted by Nigerians. What are you saying? Look at journalists. They're all outside. Are they not supposed to transmit this in live for Nigerians to see it? They're all outside. What are we protecting? When we're doing something that is right, why are we doing as if we're afraid? Journalists are outside. Journalists are captured in the constitution specifically as forte state of the realm so that Nigerians can have first-hand information of what is going on. If you have screened at the gate and discover the person is not carrying anything that will jeopardize the life of the people, you should allow the people in. So what, fill to capacity. And when the capacity is filled, not tell people outside, oh, the court is already filled up, or you can stay outside. That's what you should do. We can't be doing as if Nigerians are endangered to their own Nigeria. Nigerians can't be the endangered species. They can't be the one that is endangering Nigerians. Nigerians have done what they to do. They have gone to the polls to exercise their franchise freely. And that people are feeling that true freedom that was supposed to be put through the ballot was not given the necessary respect. And for that reason, that's why people are aggrieved and people are in court. And we're expecting that justice is different from judgment. And justice should be more important than judgment.
On a last note, please, do you have confidence that this court will give justice to the people of this country?
I've told you, it's not about confidence as I speak to you right now. It's about being hopeful. But if I say I'm confident, I'll be sending the wrong signal to Nigerians. But I'm very hopeful that they will see through the document that have been presented. They will see that INEC lied, INEC made promises prior to the election and promised to transmit results. And INEC changed the goalpost in the middle of the game. There will be men of integrity that will see this, so that Nigerian children that are coming up will have hope in this nation.
Okay, please, on a final note, I know you're a big part of the Obidati campaign. I saw you everywhere that I went to, your contribution, everything that you did. You are even a victim of this election. You contested election in Kogi, and you are rigged out. Please, I want to know, how were you people able to manage your supporters, who actually poured out on election day to, vote, and their vote were rigged? And, after the election, people felt that this country was going to go into crisis. How were you able to manage, your supporters, to calm down to this moment?
It is not us that calm them down. If left for me, I'll be on the street today protesting. It's my fundamental right to peaceful protest. But it is the nature of the principle that I support. We believe that the court will give him justice. It is the nature of the principle, Peter Obi, that I support. We believe that it is better to go through the court. If it was me, I am telling you that there's even in social studies in primary school, they tell you pressure group. You must use the instrument of pressure, which is part of protest. As long as these protests are done within the ambit of the law, that respect the rule of law, that do not lead to destruction of life and property, then you have your fundamental right to exercise that. And that is what I believe.
Mr. Peter, Chief Peter, it's good having you today. Thank you for all that you do. Please, I just want you to calm down.
Me, but is Nigeria good to have?
Please just calm down. We hope,
the problem now. You have me here. We are talking about Nigeria should be good to us.
If everybody
so
in this
ordinary
country,
man can go and contest election and believe that the vote will be counted.
If everybody in this country see the way you're feeling now, I think we all carry lighter and lighter of the country. So please.
Forget people who worked for us, people who suffered for us, people who worked without being paid. I've never seen the election in my own constituency. There was no money given to us, but our people almost killed themselves. We worked. And you could go to those places and check the IRF. IRF is saying one report, what was declared saying another report. INEC should be ashamed of themselves for depriving Nigerians of their right.
This is so glaring that all Nigerians are waiting patiently to see the outcome of this election, this court matter. Because now listening carefully to this man simply means that we are actually hoping make the Supreme Court make them not fail us. Is either two things is involved. Is either you bury the constitutions and bury Nigerians' hope, or you deliver the country patiently and hopefully. Because after the Supreme Court judgment, there is no hope anywhere. We are waiting patiently to see. As I always talk, I'm saying, any mago where you do If you don't see the result today, you go see them tomorrow. Don't forget, you're in a position to put things rightly, and you default to do that. There is a payback time when the time comes. Whenever you find yourself, whenever position you find yourself, do good and make good follow you. I don't talk my own, I don't close my mouth. Which you call? Bye.